Oh, okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. This is G2, and I just realized that my recording microphone was off. That was really funny. So this is part 4 of West of Loathing. Yeah. Cool. And basically we're gonna go to Galveston Gulch to then um, get the year's worth of supplies from the goblins. And as you've hopefully read, we went to a weird forest. Spook, forest, where are you? You shudder through an ancient word. Spook stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. You dismount to investigate, and reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal toppled with the shape of a book. Take the book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. You got an item. Introductory Next Mix. Nice. See what that does. This black covered book, written in black ink on the black papers, is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Next Mix. Let's read it. This seems like it's probably dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Yeah, let's go ahead and read it. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. You can't see the words on the page, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets. Grin and skull. Skulls are scary and ghosts are scary. So you know that would be double scary. Yes, you do. AP cost 1, base damage 10, spooky. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes into a puff of black smoke. Spooky. Okay, that was interestingly weird. See, a fancy dressed goblin stepped forward. Hi. Hello. Being a mayor, welcome. Now, go away, please. The goblin seems friendly, but blocks your entry to town. Talk to the goblin. Can I come in? Sorry, only for goblin beings. Excuse me. Very private. Actually, let's, see if we can, okay, I think we can, go back to that. Yeah, trick him into leaving. Hey thou, outside the gorge, I see a thing you liking a lot. Oh, what that thing? What thing? What thing do you like a lot? Pies. There are pies all over, out there being. This seems dubious, but, would neglectful being to not check it out. The mayor takes a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Cool. This says, nothing interesting in Goblin. Let's see. You hear a quiet rustle, as though a single goblin were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Leave it alone. The sign says library in Goblin. You listen to the door and it's quiet inside. Go inside. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. The bookshelves, in turn, are filled with crude books, their titles and tension. So very complicated numbers. All you can tell about this book is it concerns extremely high-level mathematics. You don't know the vocabulary to understand any of it, and probably still wouldn't if you were written in English. Your brother would probably love it. Browse more. How-to bird noises. This book is extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate, great, crested, Greeble impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Browse more. Alice going into a sleeping glass. Okay. The popular children's novel has been translated into Goblin. Jabberwocky still reads pretty much the same. Oh, it's brilling being and troves of slithing, didn't away Garnut and also gimboing. That was a weird tongue twister thing. Let's see what's over here. You listen to the door, you don't hear anything. Check out inside. Rats. Looks like the door's locked. Dang it, I don't have lock picking. I don't think I do. Do I? No, I don't. Source says storage. There's no sound from the inside. Check it out. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Look at a random drawer. There's nothing in the drawer, but you find an old lollipop stuck to the back of the drawer above it. Gulch Goblin lollipop. This lollipop looks like a normal lollipop, but it's all Goblin-made items. It's messed up, in some pretty fundamental ways. Increases. Oh, that's good. Keep looking. Looking more random drawers. Goblin sandwich. This goblin is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where meat is goblin. Oh, that's kind of horrifying. Look even more random drawers. This one contains a rolled up pair of terrible pants. Oh. There's crude stitch pants that are solid, but boy, are they not fashionable. Keep looking. Let's look. Nothing else to find. That's still nothing. Still none. Okay. We can stop looking. Red herring storage room goblin. There are a couple goblins wrestling around in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. I'll leave them alone. Mayor's house. You don't hear anything? Check it out. The shack contains a bed and desk. Investigate the bed. Made out of cactus logs with a blanket made of woven together cactus needles. That can't be comfortable. Check out the desk. The desk is strewn with folders. You notice one that says important secrets. Read important secrets. You learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances is that there's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Nice. You press your ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet, except for in goblin tongue. From the vantage point, you notice a sign next to the door reading "Backstage entrance here is begin," with an arrow pointed. Head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind a curtain. Not only is it a goblin version of Hamlet, it's also been written as a one-man show. Okay. To begin or not to begin? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffer a crazy things and arrows, or fight so many bad things for stopping them because fighting, two dying, two sleeping, two sleeping? Hey, dreaming, maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird probably. Things hurt in my ear. Gotta take it off. You watch for a while. The bits where the actor has to do a sword fight with himself is pretty entertaining. Oh, got XP. That's good. It says cafe. Do I wanna check it out? Looks like they're locked. Okay. Guard barracks. I sure as heck don't want to go in there. What's it? Sadly, the store's locked. Treasure cave. Okay, let's do some foraging. Mug of cactus beer. Actually, can we drink? You chug the cold, refreshing cactus beer. Cactus drunk. Ah, I'm cactus drunk. Let's back over to storage. Let's see, what was this one? Storage. Ah, good. Check it out. Look in drawer. Ah. So we got it. Let's go ahead and use that treasure key. Head inside. Let's see. This goblin is paying more attention to their book, Goblet, than to you. But you're pretty sure you aren't going to just be waltzing by. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. What thinking about how Goreto is only surviving one at the end. Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow, blam. Ah, no, wow, spoilers. The guard runs out of the cave with their hands over their ears. That's good. Got rid of that dude. The goblin guard is whistling to a little wooden bird call, but there's not too busy to beat you up if you try to get past them. Try out your new bird call noises. You duck behind a stalactite and do your great crested greeble impression. Oh, gasp, a great crested greeble. Wow. The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs out of the cave. That's where the books come in handy. Unlike the other two guards, this one is being very attentive and seems very suspicious of you. Also, unlike the other two guards, they have a name tag that says Gene. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to fight him. What should we... poison him. Spooky damage. Just reassure. He's down for the count. Dang. That dude is beefed. Spooky. Oh, dang. Go ahead and throw some poison at this guy. Let's shoot him. Got him. Almost got him, I guess. Gotcha. There we go. Wow. You won so much for the guards. Yay. Got 20 XP. Let's see. Rare valuable chest. Careful, these things are pointy. Open them. Gain a lot of meat. This looks like one heavy point as well. Cool. This one looks heavy as well. Wow, got a nice entire year's supply of dynamite. That's good. It's a cactus treasure box. Pick the lock. Got some more meat. I wish I had some more of that. Okay, looks like it's time to leave since we got what we came for. See, cafe. Oh, there's no one in here. Check it out. Ah, need a lock. In here? Nope. That ain't good. Okay, so we got that. Nope. I guess, I'm pretty sure we'll probably just mosey on out of here. Let's go. Let's go to the railroad company. Dynamite dances. Okay, we can go there. Lots of dynamite in a year's. Oh, that's a lot of money for a year's worth. But let's not do that. Let's go ahead and head on back to the railroad company. Destroyed campsite. Keep going where you're going. Okay. Let's go here. Any luck finding your supply of dynamite? The passenger's getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good. Perfect. This will do the trick just fine. Hang back for a bit, while I get the fellers to set up the charges, and I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers, and they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs, pushes the whole crate of dynamite up next to the rocks, and wires it up for a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Don't you have any longer detonating cables? Nope. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just give me a 3 count before you hit the plunger, so I have enough time to get under the train. Great. Do it. Kabloom. Surveyor didn't say anything about a crazy rock monster. Quick, you're the protagonist. Do something about it. Oh, that ain't good at all. Crazy rock monster. Well, let's fight him. There's a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy standing here. Apparently it's a little peeved at having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? Well, I don't have much moxie or thing, so fair fight. Probably gonna get my butt kicked. Oh yeah, definitely gonna get my butt kicked. Most definitely. Spooky damage? No. Yeah, I'm gonna surrender. Cause there ain't no way I'm gonna beat that guy. You wake up next morning in your bed. Pete must have carried you back. Oh. Day 2. Okay, I guess that was a thing. Okay, let's get some angry. Insult yourself again. Okay. We got an anger. Hey there, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Nope. Okay. Nope. Show him the helmet. His eyes light up. Well, one of them does. The other kind of stuck in a perpetual squint. Does this belong to you? He takes the helmet from you. It takes him a moment to find his voice. It does. Long time ago. I don't suppose there was anything else where you found. You mean this? Yeah, that's the stuff. Could I? Give it to him. He cracks the bottle open and drinks deeply. After a few moments, his demeanor changes entirely. He looks like a man 20 years younger. Would you like to hear a story? Sure. Eberly tells you a tale about a long-forgotten cavern where imaginary dogs court and marry imaginary automatons. Something about that story, you really lost yourself in it. Oh, gain 30 XP. He nods. If you ever want to express your gratitude in a more tangible way, you know the trick. He goes back to listening to piano. Leave him be. Okay, that's the thing. Let's go look at the mercantile. Let's see, handful of nails. No. No, anything to... Let's see, anything that could be... I'm gonna sell those goblin trousers for sure. Yep, thank you. Shiny rock. Silver nugget, no. Okay, back. Let's go to the post office. Anything? Package from Rufus. Oh, that's good. Package. It's a package from your younger brother, Rufus. He's weird, but he's a sweet kid. Open it. You don't free. Dear bro, I found this and thought it might help you out, not die. Oh, sweet. Another. Dear bro, I found. Oh, okay. Geez, you really miss that kid, and you miss your parents. You get all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgic mode unlocked in options. That's gonna be a bit. Remember how great things used to be? Let's go ahead and turn that off. Let's get a bit annoying. Modern snake oiler. Let's read that. There's an article about bad medicine and combat skill, which reduces target moxie. There's an article with a list of tips of tricks for moving really quickly, quick on the draw. There's a recipe for a quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, spirit. Strong medicine. Do strong medicine. Increases. Oh, that's really good. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine and puddle rune. Shucks. Okay. Let's head on out. Let's go to that destroyed campsite. Quite the long walk. Oh, that got real fast though. This knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Search it. The knapsack seems like it's taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of its contents are trashed from being stomped on. You do find a dented can of pounded meat, though. You also notice the knapsack has a knife sheath strapped to the side, but it doesn't have a knife. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and do some eating. You pry open the can with your bare hands because you don't have time for a can opener. And eat the meat. It tastes way better than you expect. Meat it out. Oh, I'll be darned. And more cactus beer. Okay. The tent is a real mess, but it looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. The campfire has been thoroughly stomped and kicked out. Someone was real serious about fire safety. Yikes, you think maybe it used to be a person. Investigate. Wow, gross. Looks like wolves been at this feller. Not cows? Well, maybe it was cows what killed them, but they don't usually chew on the bones. Take a closer look. What's this weird white grease around the chew marks? I don't know. And I ain't sure I don't want to know. No, hang on. I am sure I don't want to know. There are cow tracks leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow the tracks. You follow the cow tracks for 100 yards or so, after which they suddenly stop. It doesn't seem like anything interesting. Well, darn. Let's go back there. Okay. Let's go ahead and see anything else of importance. Let's go to the old mission then. Before you can reach to the sudden howling, a ghost train surges over a hill and roars past, just missing you. 3 skeleton train robbers arrive just behind it. You barely avoid colliding with you by pulling back hard on the reins. The train vanishes in the distance, but the robbers seem really annoyed by interference. Let's go attack them. They really like ganging up on Pete. Let's shoot that sucker. Bash that dude. Got him. Bang. Just instant him. Gotcha. Skeleton bow and handful of skills. That's good. Okay, we got to the mission. Ooh. Tuna cactus. Canned tuna. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh my goodness, what's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and just took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinals will be here any moment. What am I going to do? To start with, take a deep breath, try to calm down. Okay, what's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Johnny. Now what's this about, saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait. Do they call you Memento Mint? She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, okay, sorry, so what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs, all skeleton and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. They took back the relics? Yes. And if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. How much time do you have? Actually, he's been months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have a fight them to get their relics back? Because that'd probably be blasphemous too. I mean, probably, but if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this. But go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay. Looks like we're gonna go kill some skellies. See, talk to you. Good nothing to say then. The coffin looks like a hull down. Look inside, it's empty. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're riled up and twitching. Kick them. Are you sure? There's a lot of them, and they are really mad, and maybe angering all of them at once ain't great. Let's kick them. Got a lot of spooky damage. That is a ton of damage. Okay. Aw, dang it. That wasn't good at all. Okay, so there went the waste of that. That's see what you eat the sandwich, it's pretty nasty. Not sure what I was expecting. Drink another mug of cactus beer. Okay, so if that's not gonna be, let's do a little like probably a bit too hard for me at the moment. Let's go ahead and do some wandering. A ghostly translucent bandit on a ghostly translucent horse rides up and points his ghostly translucent rifle at you, demanding all your ghostly translucent valuables. I mean, he doesn't actually specify that your valuables should be ghostly and translucent, but it does seem like he'd have any use for regular ones. Let's fight him. shoot that guy. Gotcha. Ghostly cowboy hat. Ooh. Domesticality. Bit of ectoplasm. Okay. Let's quickly, switch, what was that, top hat do? Moxie, I think that Mysticality would be better. Let's go ahead and do some more wandering, hopefully. You don't wander? Silversmith's house. Let's go there. Top. It's weird that a silversmith would leave his tools out open like this. Nobody uses silver for much except bullets these days. I'd got a sick of it. I'd got a sick of it too if I were him. Ah, okay. The sign says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. I will help myself. See, the workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things, and some bullet molds. Pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, and you could smash silver bullets into needles if you want. Make a bullet. You melt your nugget and make a bullet. Observing in the process of nugget and bullet, pretty similar words. Let's make 3 more bullets. You're not planning on going to any weddings or funerals anytime soon, so you figure it's safe to turn these couplings into something more immediately useful. 3 silver bullets. Let's make a needle. Go, got 2 needles. That's good. Let's see, button cactus. Cactus bits. Sometimes nature provides us with very, very weird food. Sounds about right. Pick that lock, consume a needle, go in. The shelf looks pretty picked over. Search Instagrits and plum pudding. That's good. Books. Search for secrets. What's it called? You tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them from a shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. Write down the location of the shop, might come in handy. Let's hit the road. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Need safe cracking. Oop. There's a spittoon. A spittoon, at least. It looks like a spittoon, but it's next to a bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate. A spittoon, at least. Oh, no. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigate. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that somebody probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only used it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into it. In which case, it's full of rancid, congealed tobacco spit. I've been investigating it. If you're even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text, bedpan? Look, I'm pretty sure the treasure's in there, and you ain't stopping me. Bedpan. Shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have your way, your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably be not a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon, and it's definitely filled with rotting brown fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God, okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealed toxins that previously kept the dire smelling in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stank. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in your rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the roots of your tongue like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Oh, that's good. Maybe I will. So there. Let's see. What do we got? Replica badge, which is... Oh no, we're definitely gonna switch that guy out. Okay. I think what we'll do now is head over to the, I think the Silver Platter. Yeah, the Silver Platter's up here. Let's see. Yeah. Go over there. A rustling sound from the bushes draws attention. You decide to investigate, because that was what adventurers do. No matter how bad of an idea it probably turns out to be. The rustling turns out to be a goblin wearing clown makeup and practicing their cartwheels, and mostly failing. Eventually, they give up on tumbling practice and start repeatedly throwing a shiny metal ball in the air and catching it. Talk to it. Wow, hello? Hello, hi. What are you doing? I'm learning to juggle. It tosses its single ball in the air again and again, but distracted by the conversation, misses to catch it. Okay, but why? A clown becoming, joining the circus, far away to traveling, far, far to traveling, and then popping. Popping. No, never mind. Let's leave this guy. If the goblin that is also a clown is absolutely the last thing you want to deal with right now, I totally respect that decision. Silver platter. I talked to him. Talk. What's shaking, Pete? There's a mine in these parts. I worked for it a bit. I'm only telling you so you can steer clear, though. Something wrong with it? It just ain't no good. You discovered a new map location. Lost Dutch oven mine. What do you think we should do? Okay. Come on. There you go. Go over here. Howdy. What can I do for you? Well, do you have a menu? A menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know. Oh, I thought your sign was... Never mind. The man grins, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. So you need some plating? What are my options? Man, he looks you up and down. I could plate that hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done, they say. This will enhance the hat to add onto your maximum action. Something else? You could plate your melee weapon. Equip melee weapon or increase or even more against creatures that are vulnerable to silver. Maybe something else. Pistol, equip, Let's go ahead and plate the silver. You hand the pistol and after time it hands back. Shining loom. Okay, got a gleaming, silver plated deputy pistol. Got it. Anything else over here? Nope. Let's go to the old Dutch mine. A circus. Let's keep going for the moment. The cluster of gin blossoms harvest. Blossom gin. This is a bottle of liquor made from northern gin blossoms. It's pretty bitter, so it helps if you have something sweet to follow it in. Increase the melee damage by 10%. Oh, dang, that's pretty good. This sluice isn't very whatever. Wow, there's some stinky fissures. I can't get any closer, not with some stench resistance at least. Oh. Okay, looks like we're heading to the circus. Pig picks barrage about the size of a tennis ball. Oh, gee, who? You know, them vending machines with the little capsules in them. As toys in the capsules. This is that, but all natural. He picks a rock hammer out of his belt and cracks the geode open. Inside is a little rubber finger puppet. Hee hee, nice. Pete has grown stronger. Huh. This is an interesting way to grow stronger. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. There's basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning a ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows have come home. So I guess he's just a clown. Clowns? Something matter, you know. You don't like clowns? They're creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Oh, sure, you mean the old tales about demon cows and demon clowns fighting in hell? Yeah. And how rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were reenactments of those battles, and it became a traditional thing. I remember them stories from when I was a youngin' myself. Ain't thought about that in decades. Don't be fooling your britches, though. These clowns are just fellas in makeup. Yeah, I know. Still creeps me out, though. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to do is to deal with the customer, but they're not allowed to say no. Talk to him. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfect normal traveling circus sideshow. Sir, how can I help you? I'd like to see the circuit, please. Well, you came to the right place, then. But if you want to get inside, you need a ticket, and presumably you can sell me one. Oh, dang, that's a lot of meat. Well, certainly I can. It's my job after. Sir, for you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, the price is a real steal. Wow, okay. Why is it so expensive? Well, now this is a Paducah little travel circus. We got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife throwing skills by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me more about Barnaby Bob. Our boss is a real master of knives, I tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at him. Never misses a target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or some? What? Oh, right, sure. More about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since. Well, since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. I've got tons of them. Does 3 count as a ton? There is more like some. We got some of them. I'll tell you more about the food. We got your favorites, popped corn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps, and get this, did you hear about the new thing a feller invented, cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works, mostly, more or less. You aren't doing a very good job at selling me on this. You know, you ain't doing a very good, it's like, what do you mean by that? Attempt to hornswoggle a clown. Look, I'll drop the act. You don't know who I am, do you? Should I? Johnny Euler, Bureau of Traveling Entertainment Inspections. Bureau of... That's not a thing. Is that a thing? It's a thing. It's a thing. A very serious thing. And your ticket prices won't be encouraging note in my report. Wow, now, hold on, Chief. I was just, jostling you. Come on, you know how clowns do. Mm-hmm. So what's the actual fee? 500 meat. Alright, that'll do. Let me just stamp your hand for re-entry. There you go, enjoy your show. What about my partner? Partner's getting free? Oh, that's good. I was able to mess with him. Actually, you know, that I think about it, I need to spend some of my XP. What was Deadeye again? Let's see, muscles measure how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff and how much damage you... Gonna probably need to increase that a few points. There we go. Gumption. Glamour. Okay. Moxie. We got Moxie Kid, and this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting. Oh, we're gonna increase that up several. Okay, good. Let's go in. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth conscious welcome to... Okay, enter the circus. You're strolling the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. And find it almost entirely deserted. There aren't more than a dozen other patrons beside yourself. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines aren't very long. Got it. The extremely muscular clown shows to be guarding the entrance of the stage. Talk to him. The clown crosses his arm and grunts when you approach. Oh. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly later? Okay, jeez. Is presumably selling tickets to the sideshow. Talk to him. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in a wondrous and mysterious delight at the sideshow? What do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks. Not just freaks. Gosh. How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. For anyone else, 300 meat. No, thank you. I don't feel like paying that much money. Hot food. Red Hots, called the clowns behind the stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. Talk to the vendor. The clown grins and gestures a little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, sir. Interested in a hot footlong sausage? I'd like to see Lost and Found. Oh, sure. What'd you lose? Well, nothing. What? You're just figuring you'd see if I had anything you liked? Look, there's no such thing as an honesty if you gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Wow. Talk to the vendor. How much are they? 250 meat. Oh, dang. What are the condiments? I got onions, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, 2 kinds of ketchup. 2 kinds of mustard? Yep, got both ketchup and catsup. What kinds of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue? Blue mustard? Ah, looks like I'm out of olive blue, sorry. Nope. No, I don't think I'll talk to him. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. When he sees you and your attention, he smiles, waggles the balloon enticingly. Hey. Howdy there, fella. Interested in a toy balloon? How much do they cost? For you, just 30. Colors do you have? We'll just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why? There's nothing to it. They all float around here. Ho, of course. I guess I'll take one. Balloon. Anything else? Can you tell me more about your circus? Really, it's more like a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho. What would you like to know? What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around and get the lay of the land. Ho. Where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. It's a little hole-in-the-ground kind of place. You wouldn't heard of it. Ho. Why is everyone working down here as a clown? Who's Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman. There's, not surprised you would think, heard of him around here. Ho. Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Why is everyone here, working here as a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what'd you call them? Rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circus and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnage to be clowns. It's a community, you know, might say. Ho. Okay, see ya. Okay, I don't really know what the balloon does, but let's see, what does it do? It's red. Nothing. Okay. Anything over this way? Merry-go-round has a dirty can. Read the sign. Sign says condemned until further. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. Oh. That's interesting. See. It appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival. Well now, fella. I like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and quick hand when I see one. How do you like to test your skills against the game detector? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons for 10 meat. I'll loan you a cheap and accurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of things as these balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, which is a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. The clown hands you a cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind. Good luck. Let's go shoot like the wind. You take careful aim and pop off rounds and balloons for as long as you can hold the gun together. Oh, not bad, but not bad at all. Not enough balloons for a grand prize, but still worth a little something. He gives you a tiny little stuffed cat. Oh. 3+ attack. Okay. Let's see, what do we have in the offhand? Melee damage, both theories don't. Let's switch the cat for the porcelain. There we go. Okay. Test your mind. Greetings and salutations, fella. This is the game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it for me to obstruct you. What's the game? The simplest gesturing game imaginable. I got a standard deck of playing cards here. I'll show you all the faces and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess which cards I pick and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in it, why don't you try reading my mind? That's fair too. Just don't dig too deep. What's the prizes? A ticket to Barnum's. Okay. Same thing. You carefully scan the deck of cards. Clown spreads out in front of it. Let's click it. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You don't manage to guess a single one of them. In fact, you can't even remember what the black thing that looks like a shovel is called. Good. There's a kid there searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'd like to keep an eye out. What it look like? It's shiny still, and it's on a little chain. Okay, let's find it. I think I know what we can do with that. Whatchamacallit now? Let's quickly just go over to the hot food, talk to the vendor, and lost and found. Lucky bottle cap. Clown pulls the wooden box out from the counter and looks at it. Appears you're lucky. This one yours. He puts the box on the counter and for you to see it turns back to grill. Looking sad. A shiny bottle cap on a little metal chain. Got it. Lucky cap. Okay, that's the one. No problem. Good. Let's give it back to the kid. Then we'll probably just call it an episode here. Did you find the lucky bottle? It is. No problem, sir. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. This has been G2O. If you feel like it, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day.